What's up, Internet? We are here with another evening on the island. It's got some nice light. We picked a good hour to do this at. We got a present from Annabelle. I do like furniture, actually. I will place that in my pockets like you do with furniture. What did we get from Annabelle? I'm genuinely curious. We got a cute wall-mounted clock. What does a cute wall-mounted clock look like, and can I customize it? Because I'm kind of getting obsessed with customization, honestly. Let's find out. Oh, we have to go do more stamp rally stuff, of course, to get more plaques that we're going to. We can't do anything with a cute wall-mounted clock. But maybe it's super cute. Damn it, that is actually pretty cute. I'm not sure that's from my house. I feel like I could give that to any number of different villagers, but still, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Might give that away sometime. I've got a lot of crap in my inventory. A lot of it is just stuff I want to give to other villagers. Bring ourselves over here. Okay, let's start with a poncho-style sweater. This was something I grabbed last night. I wanted to give to another villager, and I gave them the wrong thing. Like an absolute genius that I am. And I see a butterfly I want to catch, so we're gonna go catch a butterfly. Butterfly! Actually, I saw something kind of neat yesterday, too, while I was just wandering around on my own time, but if you check a villager's wardrobe, or like any storage unit they have, they actively store everything you've ever given them. Which I think is pretty neat. I'm not sure if you could, like, say, oh, I think you look better in this. Yeah, that doesn't look very good on here. So we're gonna give her a poncho-style sweater, which she kind of seems punk rock hippie-ish, so I think she'd kind of rock it pretty well. Have this sweater. It's more your style than that sweater vest nonsense. Hey, Duchess. Oh, yeah, that totally looks a lot better. That's what I wanted to give her yesterday. I'll take 400 bells. Thank you. Okay. So, we've done that. I still got a couple other things I want to give away. Any pink lilies? No. Poop. We can't work on Marina's yard anymore. Okay, we got a blossoming kimono. Another blossoming kimono. I bought a few of those. We also have an explorer's hat and a monocle, which need to go to the same person, so it'll be a while before they ultimately end up where they need to go, because I can only give one thing away a day. Such limitations I care not for. And Avery's not here. I want to make him look like a really posh explorer. That's kind of my new goal. Okay. Nope. Just want to check real quick if Red was here, but he's not. We haven't seen him in forever. Wish he'd show up more frequently. Let's see. What else should we do? Gotta go look for Avery, of course. That's a fancy dress. Let's go shop the Able Sisters. Maybe we'll find a new outfit. That'd be kind of nice. Perhaps. Frog hat. I don't know if that's for me, but frog hat. Okay, so we got some Explorer shirts. I already gave one of those away. Oh, damn it. I gotta buy a new one of these for Fuchsia, don't I? Clearly we need that. I do kind of like these silk shirts. These are kind of nice. What else do we need? Oh, you got a new villager? Nice. A ballet outfit. Ooh, one of these might look really good on our old pal, Annabelle. Okay, so we need a poncho, clearly. We might need a frog hat, and we might need one of these ballet outfits and a silk shirt. I kind of wish I could buy things in bulk, but we can't do that. Okay. Time to re-enter and buy a whole bunch of other stuff. So we bought that. I'm going to buy this for me, because I think that's stylish right there. Not as awesome as my thief outfit, but my thief outfit doesn't come in white, which kind of annoys me. Alright. Now we need one of these. Now I think blue could work. She does look good in blue, as we've established, although orange is kind of her color. We'll go with blue. And I think that'll be it. I'll buy one of these frog hats. Maybe I can get a frog villager to wear it, make it look like they're getting eaten by a bigger frog. That would be rather peculiar. Okay, well now we've got some stuff we can give away. The dress is going to be for Annabelle. Everyone's favorite Genki Pangolin. But I've got other stuff for other villagers as well. I've just decided now I'm just going to dress them up in silly outfits, because why not? Ooh, a Stradivarius. I'm not a musical person though. This does very little for me. That is also about what a Stradivarius would probably cost, so no. My outfit isn't bad. I'm just annoyed that it only comes in black. You know, if I'm going to be a Phantom Thief, I want to look stylish. I need my color scheme, bright white, make it look as flashy as possible. Unfortunately, that is not currently available to us. I think it's only available in black, which kind of annoys me. I need a bright white one with some red highlights. That's just going to be my jam for an outfit, but unfortunately, it's not available right now. Oh, and there's Marina. Not wearing the outfit we picked out for her. I'm a little crushed by that, Marina. Let's chat. I do like that sweater on her, though, so I won't get too upset. Oh, hey, it's Judy! What are you doing, Judy? You've got stuff to do. Go do it, then. We still have got to go and do the stamp rally thing. We do have enough space in our inventory for stuff, too. So it might be worth going and doing that. Now that we have 5 stars, there should be a thing that spawns in the island every couple of days. I'm hoping that they show up rather soon, because I want to clean up my island now. But I also want to get as many of those as I possibly can. Alright, time to get more prizes. A blue figure skating outfit for Marina. That would work. I gave her a pink kimono yesterday, because I thought it's nice, it's springtime, and it kind of matches her colors. It worked quite well. I'm a little disappointed she's not wearing it, but I do like her sweater as well. So, I can't be too upset about it, I guess. Nothing over here. Okay, let's try going up in here. Because Marina's awesome. Okay, do we have a stamp rally station here? Yes, we do. Take a stamp from the lab. Okay. And there's the last one. Boom. And that's the bug stuff. Now, I still find it weird that you can complete your stamp cards without being able to turn them all in at once. I think that's a missed opportunity. Mainly because we've already done this. There's Avery. Do you want this? I think you need... Where is it? 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 I don't think I have it right now. Have an explorer's hat. That does not match your outfit. Oh well. We've got another one. We can give it to him tomorrow, I guess. I had to give him his proper explorer's hat and a monocle. Like, that's just... That has to happen. Okay, now we need our second set of stuff, which will be from the fossil exhibits. Which would be... here's the first one. We're going to grab this. Mollusks. Extinction Spot and Cenozoic. I know where both those are because we've already been there. They need to have more options than just, like, randomized 5 locations. But, what can you do? At least we're getting lots of free stuff that'll make our house fancier, I guess. Gonna take this thing from Extinction Spot. Okay, now I just need the Cenozoic thing, which is where all the evolutionary paths converge. Or branch out further, rather. Converge is the opposite of that. And boom, here it is. I would like to get this stamped, thank you. Alright, fossil stamps are mine. I think it might be on your end that you're getting buffering, because I'm watching 2 playbacks and both seem to be streaming pretty smoothly from what I can see. Alright. So now we just need the fish stuff. Gonna go around Blithers and get some fish. Rather, get some stamps from the fish. I already got the fish. I didn't want them. That's why they're here. There's one. I can't walk around it, though. The Serenity Tank. If I recall, you can get a beta in there, which takes away the serenity of that, because they're kind of aggressive fish. Alright. Headwaters. I'll take that. And I'm not reading the stamp card because I don't see much point. It's 3 rooms, so. Yeah, I think if you watch ads, I make like fractions of a penny on each of them. I'm now properly like set up for subscriptions and stuff so that I can actually make money off streaming, which is nice. Which also means I got to make some emotes, which meant that my girlfriend drew Marina for me. And I had to use it because it was adorable. But I think the ad rates are something like YouTube's, which means that like every ad is like a fraction of a penny. But still, you know, get enough viewers, it'll add up eventually. I hope. Okay, Blithers, I got all the stamp cards stamped up. Alright, we got ourselves another plaque. I kind of wish you got something for getting, like, all the completion stamps. Here's fish gallery stamps. I'll take this. And there's our completion stamp that we didn't get to see because I skipped it. But we got it, I'm sure. And finally, some fossils. Because we need to throw those in my house too. I'm really hoping these actually add some value to like my HHA score, even though I think I've already maxed that out. I just have the one. But I've asked my girlfriend to come up with some new ones as well, and when she comes up with them, we'll try and figure them out. But she showed me a couple, and I saw one of Marina, and I said, I need that. So she took a photo of it with her phone, and I traced it into Photoshop, and it kind of turned out pretty well. Honestly, even though I'm a bad tracer and just bad at art. But she's good at art, so it kind of worked out. Okay. Okay, so that's where that went. Okay, so we need the floor plan. We need to go to the wall plan. Take this. And we want to row rotate. How do I rotate? Oh, I gotta say rotating is awkward because you have to hold like the A button and then you have to like position your hand to an awkward claw just to like rotate the right stick. It's not great. Okay, we need pockets. And I will take the fish black. And then we'll go to pockets, the fossil black. And then go to pockets and pull out the bug black. And I think we might actually be able to store like 2 more sets of plaques on that one wall, so there is that, I guess. Still not really sure what to do with our house other than my 1-room idea, and even then we need a lot more stuff before that's going to ever happen. But that on top of stuff for like a nighttime forest, shell stuff, those are kind of my big wants right now. I need my shovel. I didn't want to pick that at all, game, but thank you. Okay, we'll plant this here, because why not? Actually, I just wanted to plant this one. Awesome. Oh, that reminds me, that stuff was taken to my storage, so if I want to give Annabelle the awesome blue dress, I think we need to go and actually get it from there. Okay. So where is Annabelle's new dress? There it is. Move to pockets. What do we have in our pockets right off? Blossoming kimono. Put in storage. Put in storage. I don't really need boots. I'll probably sell those. I think we can put those in storage for now. And store some shells as well because we don't have anything to build with yet. Plop those in. Plop that in. Put that in storage. Rubber tile flooring. I took a look at that last night. It is really ugly. I can go into storage. As can the sea snails, as can the star fragments. Okay, I think we're good. That's at least some inventory space saved. Now we just gotta find Annabelle to give this thing to her. Alright. Fling. And she's nicely at home. So let's go give her this blue dress. I do like that kimono on her though, but I'm not sure green was necessarily her color. Annabelle! What are you doing? You silly. A leaf mask. Interesting. This is gonna make me look like a Korok, because I might have to take offense with that. Seeing how little I care for Breath of the Wild. Let's take a look. Okay, well first we have to read up on how to do this. I think because she's crafting we can't actually give her anything right now, which is a little annoying. That does make me look like a Korok. I don't think I need that. Are you accepting stuff? Yes you are. Okay, awesome. I've got another dress for you. Try this one. Hey Sykes, how you doing? That does look really good on her. I think blue is really a good color for her, but she did start out with a blue outfit. That's kind of why I figured it would. Alright. I'm doing okay. Finally got an emote done. Which is kind of nice. Ooh, shells. Finally got a 5-star island. Ooh, come on, give me something I really want to craft, like something that glows in the dark and or shell stuff. A mum wreath. I know that DIY recipe already. Oh yeah? What'd you think of it? 'Cause I always love hearing other people playing Animal Crossing. Let's see if Avery's crafting anything since he's in his house. That is not the right color of that hat. I don't know why I had a second one in my inventory, and I'm kind of annoyed about that. I'm gonna have to fix that tomorrow, I guess. I suppose it is better than Let's Go Eevee and Shield for attention, although I've done both, so, you know. Although my viewer count is usually still just 1, and I'm sure that's just me watching the replays. Alas, high viewership has never been one of my strong suits. Okay, Colton is not in his house. I would like to learn more DIY recipes, so I'm hoping someone else is crafting something. Oop, Tia's at home. Let's see what she's up to. Yeah, I hear you about getting repeat recipes. It's annoying. It's especially bad because I know there are recipes I absolutely, like, need right now, and I just can't get them. Oh, crap, yeah, Colton's birthday's in 2 days. I should do something about that, maybe. I played through Shield, but I was fairly underwhelmed by it. You know, it was a decent time kill, I guess, but it just... There really hasn't been a good Pokemon game since, like, Gen 3. But it doesn't help that Pokemon Shield and, like, Sword, for whatever reason, decide to not have a plot until literally the end. That doesn't help. Let's bury those. Tia's house is neat because it suits her design as a tea kettle that's also an elephant because it's a cafe. Like, I like that. I think that's cute. Okay, there's another purple hyacinth. We only need a whole bunch more, and then we can finally craft those into another lamp to create a nice little, like, nighttime garden area. I wish I could find more DIY recipes of stuff I actually want. It's killing me that I know there's stuff out there that I want that I just can't get. And I'm getting duplicates all the time. I don't care for the fact that recipes are also exclusive to personality types, so unless you've got like one of every villager, you can't get everything. That drives me crazy. I mean, I've got a fairly diverse town, but I still don't have a lazy villager. I don't really aspire to have a lazy villager, given how disappointing Berold was, but, you know, we're gonna have to get one at some point. Maybe we'll get Bob again. Bob was okay-ish. Is there any hybrids over here? Nope. What are you thinking, Celia? Sure. I mean, I don't want it, but if it helps you out, sure. Yeah, I played up to about Saffron in Let's Go. But that was a weird game because you could play the game entirely with one monster because they just OP'd them because you couldn't evolve them. That was a weird game. And it wasn't quite a remake, and it wasn't quite its own unique thing. Like, it really didn't seem to understand what it wanted to be. What is Kick selling today? Ooh. Those look fancy. Maybe we should get a pair of those for, someone. I don't see much here that I want. Garter socks. I might buy these for someone else. I don't know if they'll actually wear them. I'm gonna buy them. I'll give them to someone tomorrow. Also, the badge on that pink backpack makes it look like a pig snout. Alright, we need to get some free points. Time to go get some points. because points means prizes down the line. I should probably check with Isabel just to make sure we haven't lost our rank somehow, even though we've done nothing. Just because if we lose our rank, we lose the chance to unlock the extra flowers and stuff that come with it. I think we have KK Groove already. We could take a look, though. We got enough audio devices kicking around. Isabel, tell me I still got 5 stars, please. This is what I need. You need to tell me this. If you tell me I have 4, I might be upset. Okay, we're still 5 stars. So that means we still have a chance to actually get the flowers. That was from Dr. Shrunk. Okay, I'm good. Time to check the recycle bin that never really cycles through stuff and I can't put stuff in. Just a bunch of saplings we don't need. Guess that's done. Guess our next step, possibly, is just scouring the beach for stuff. See if we can find some more shells. Mainly because those will be useful moving forward. We only have 2, 3 fossils. There should still be 1 or 2 out there. But, we've covered the entire island up to this point and didn't really see anything. So I guess we'll turn these into blithers. If nothing else, we'll get to make some space in our inventory. Blithers! I want you to analyze some fossils for us. Maybe we got something new. Maybe we finally finished the fossil exhibit. Possibly. Get rid of that. It's good to see you too, Duchess. We got all these. Alas. Yep, have a good night. Alright, we got a Diplo chest. Policio body. Jeremia, I don't know what that is. And one of those crazy fish head thingies. I feel like we could use one of those to make like some kind of crazy dinosaur as well, but the problem is those are on an angle, which means like lining them up with anything is kind of really difficult. You know, that vertebrae at the very, very bottom actually does look kind of like a really tiny skull on a giant body. Okay, what else we got? We have... What is this thing? I'm genuinely curious. Oh, it's a little rat thingy. I think we can sell that. I think we can sell the little fossilized rat thingy as Celia practices improvised hip-hop. We're going to talk to Marina again. Well, it's like the only thing I have that I really like right now. But, if it works, I wear it. I appreciate the compliment there, Marina. Alright, Nooklings. I need to sell some stuff. Stuff like this. Not my shovel. This. No, I need to hold on to those. I don't need that shirt. Sell that, sell that, sell that. I'll sell those and those. Yeah, I think we're good. 19,000 bells. Done. Getting close to that house payment. Okay, so we still have to check the East Coast, and then maybe start smacking rocks for some bells. Clean up some weeds. Gotta keep this town clean. That's a big fish. It's probably just a black bass, but maybe it's something a little bit more impressive than that. Come on, Mr. Fish. Come on. Ah. That's me learning how to not fish properly. Alright, gotta collect some shells. Wonder if we have enough to make another chunk of fence. If we do, we can start building that back wall for Marina's garden. It's an idea, but I'd still prefer to work on some new shell stuff. Unfortunately, I do not have the DIY know-how to do so. I'm kind of surprised there isn't more related to just picking stuff up and just saying, oh, hey, I've got enough of this. I just realized I could probably do something with this. Because it feels like that's a much bigger mechanic than they actually let it be. Buzz is at home. Maybe he's crafting something. Let's find out. Nope. Well, we'll talk to him. Maybe he's figured out his magic trick now. I have a lot of them. I don't have much to actually spend them on, but I do have a lot of them. I'm really hoping there's more to buy with the Nook Miles at some point. I'm guessing there probably isn't, though. On the bright side, that means that buying Nook travel adventures will be very much in our future, which means we'll have a better chance of finding villagers we like on said adventures. So there is that, I guess. But still, I would just prefer to, you know, have something for all the Nook Miles I'm accumulating for no reason. Ah, Bell Rock, first try. Nice. Help me pay off my house, please, Mr. Rock. Ah. Up. And there's everything going wrong all at once. Guess we'll go use all the bells we just made to buy ourselves a shovel. That's just what we gotta do, I guess. Oh, gotta check. Do we have that KK song? I meant to do that. Yes, we do. Okay. Gonna run through here. Excuse me, Marina. Gonna go talk to Nooklings about some stuff. Specifically buying shovels. Ooh, we can check their wallpaper department as well while we're here. What do we have for wallpaper since we're here? Anything that looks like we need it? Not really. Whoopsie. Actually, I need a shovel. Didn't mean to close the cabinet. And since we're here, we're going to buy an elephant watering can because they're best watering cans. Right. So back to smacking rocks with shovels for a bit to get stuff to make a henge. I think we might actually have enough. But it's worth building up a supply. Like we did establish, we need like 9 arches for it. And we only have like 3. So it's gonna be a little while, I think. Okay. It occurs to me we're probably gonna need about 810 rocks in total. That's a fair number. Still, we're making progress towards it. There was a rock here at one point, but now it is gone. What are you doing, Colton? It is a pretty nice sunset, I must admit. Dig this up, gonna dig this up. Gonna smack this rock with a shovel. And in doing so, going to get plenty of materials. I probably have enough iron. I could probably sell all the iron we pick up, make a fair bit of money that way. That'd be nice because it would help pay off our house a little bit faster. Okay, let's dig this shovel up. Come on, need a bit more. More rocks. Or gold. I want to build a Gundam. Clay is not useful at all, though. That is the worst thing. Very disappointed in you, rock. Okay, last 2 rocks are up ahead. Woo! I'm still trying to think of uses for all the hedges we've got. Like, I've got 1 or 2 design ideas as well I'd like to implement. But for now, I'm scared to make any change to our island and lose our 5-star status. At least until we earn the extra prizes. Alright, we got a little bit of iron. But we also got clay. Not great. But we're still making progress towards our henge. And we actually have quite a fair bit of progress. We got half a henge in our pockets right now. Let's see. Which tells me if we went back home and dug out all the rocks, we'd probably have enough for one. So I think that's what our next thing will be. Just get another henge. Okay, grab this, grab this. Grab this, and this, and this. And this, and this. And this. Time to go home. And build ourselves a proper henge. But first we have to fling ourselves across the river. Like we like to do. Okay. How many rocks do we have kicking around? Oh, we got lots of iron. I think I'm going to have to withdraw some of that. We might actually have enough for 2 henges, too. Let's craft. Okay, so what we want is the rock stuff, which is probably actually above this. Rock stuff, alright. Oh yeah, we have enough for 2, plus we get an extra rock to keep as a souvenir. To build towards the next one, I guess. Alright, that's 2. And we can craft something else, I'm sure. Just gotta figure out what. What can we craft? Let's go to the craftables. Is there anything else immediately I need to craft? Not really. No. That's okay, though. Although I might sell some of this iron, because we got way too much of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of 30. That should probably do something for our wallet. I'm genuinely curious how much iron actually sells for. Oh, the lighting's quite lovely. Okay. Nooklings, I have a metric crap ton of iron for you. I wish to sell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 150 almost-ish irons. So each one's worth about 30 bells. Interesting. Okay, that's worth knowing. But that's a house payment. So let's go plop that down. And work our way towards making our island home even more awesome-tastic. Alright, go to the ABD, Automatic Deposit System. I assume is what that stands for. Loan payments. Pay from pockets. 100,000. We only have to do that 8 more times. And then there's like one more upgrade, so yeah. A whole bunch of times after that, I guess. Okay, we've done that. We've done the stamp rally. We've made sure our island is still decent enough rank. Let's water some flowers since we're here. Because we need more pink lilies. Okay. This is how we're going to get more pink lilies, which I'm very excited about. Hey, Bonnie fan. How you doing this evening? Gonna water these lilies to get more lilies, because that's how growing stuff works. Kinda. Not really. Gonna water this stuff. You know, part of me wants to expand the flower growing, but at the same time, I've seen what you actually have to do that properly, and it takes up half your island. Not exactly what I'd consider an ideal setup. Gonna water this stuff. Hopefully they'll multiply. We already did the hyacinths, I believe. I can go check on that, though. Right now, these ones are kind of the more important ones. I think red ones that spawn from pink ones are like special red ones, and you need those for something else. Not really, no. I'm having an incredibly stressful time right now, but that's just sort of the nature of the beast. But I get to play Animal Crossing, which helps me calm down a little bit, so hopefully that'll make you feel a little better too. I didn't want that. I wanted the fish that's now... There it is. I'm hoping this is the fish we need, because there's still one very small fish we need to catch, and every time I try and catch one, it's a rock. Which is confusing. Come on, don't be a rock, be what I need. Awesome. That is totally better. Well, I'm trying. Stress and anxiety have always been a problem of mine, though. But Animal Crossing helps a lot. Come on, little fish. I just need one of you to actually be the thing I'm trying to catch. If that happens, I will leave you alone until next season. Not good enough. And that's the other water bug, the one that doesn't sell for anything, so I'll leave that alone. I think we already did the hyacinths, we can go check. Gonna go check on hyacinths. Oh, and we can water some tulips on the way. I should really move these orange ones out of the way. But I'm not gonna bother. Not right now, anyway. That's okay. You know, there's tons of other awesome games out there that aren't Animal Crossing. I mean, that's why I talk about a different game every week and show gameplay of like 3 other games every week on my YouTube channel. Because there's a lot of awesome stuff out there. And people need to know about it. I guess I didn't water this stuff because it should be... Oh, there's the sparkles. Oh well. We're going to water all these again because why not? Besides, this watering can's going to blow up any second, I'm sure. Oh, there's Tia. What are you doing out here, girl? Let's chat. Actually, I did have one other idea of something we could do right now. Maybe we'll do that, though. Well, it's certainly a fun little game. you know, not the most hyper exciting game out there ever, but if you need a game to just sort of relax and enjoy, this is certainly a great one for it. Now I want to start construction. Now the question is, how do I want to do this? Well, I know kind of where we have to end, so we'll start there, I guess, and kind of figure it out on our way. That tree is going to be a problem. Okay, well, let's start by building a stone path. Okay, that tree is still in the way. We're gonna just have to deal with that. But with the magic power of fruit, we can fix this. Gonna eat ourselves some peaches. Grab our mighty friend, Mr. Shovel. And I think we'll put Mr. Tree over here. There's plenty of room. What are you talking about, game? There we go. Perfect. Okay, where's this? I need this again. Pop that down. Well, then I guess in a weird way I'm lucky you got sick. I'm sorry about that, but you know, if it means I get to help you feel a little bit better by watching some Animal Crossing, I'm glad. I kind of wish I had the ability to just line stuff up a little easier than this game lets me. Unfortunately, that is not in the cards. At least we get to listen to some awesome DJ KK in the background. That tree's in an inopportune place as well. Well, let's figure this out. Okay, so that has to go there. That goes there. That goes there. And we will plop that away. Now we'll put Avery's music mabob over here. I'm glad a cat's helping you through stuff. They're good at that. Mine only hangs out with me when I'm feeling pretty crap myself. Let's pop this down. Okay. Now the problem is what I do after this point. Because ideally, I want to have a path running this way parallel to the thing. And I could try and straighten out the river, or I could alternatively try to just have it twist around the river, which probably would look a little bit better. I'm not sure though. Guess we'll figure it out. Well, it's always nice to hear that people like my streams. Because I do a lot of them, and I don't get a lot of viewers. But hearing that it makes people happy is definitely a big plus for me. Okay, flowers, you're kind of in the way, so we're going to have to move you. Kick that over. That's probably in the way as well. As is this. Oh, I gotta move all these. It's gonna be a big pain. Gonna break my shovel. Alright. Plop this over here. Okay. Let's, I gotta fix this as well. I don't like that square bit of a river. Rivers aren't typically boxy like that. That annoys me. I get that a lot. Like, I get that on my YouTube channel as well. It's like, how do you have so many subscribers, but all of your videos only have, like, 10 views? And it's like, yeah, I know. I don't like it either. I mean, this is my job. I wish I was a little bit more popular. I'm just no good at marketing myself, I guess, or something. Now, if we do it this way, we gotta do that, like, weird bubbly path, which I don't care so much for, but that's one way to do this, I guess. Okay. Nope, I need that there. Thank you. Okay. I care not much for bubbly paths, but that's how it is. I wish we could do paths at angles. It's kind of annoying we can't. Also hedges. And also the fact that these paths, like, have gaps between them if you're not using the exact same type of pathing. That too kind of sucks. Okay. So we gotta bubble that. I feel like we need an extra bit there, but I'm not sure. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. I don't like my island right now. It's filled with way too much crap. But I need to fill it with crap or else my island advisor wouldn't be happy with me. And until she's happy with me, I don't get to have a golden watering can and also special flowers that only show up once you make her happy. Might put a bench there. That looks like a place a bench would go. Okay. But once I get enough of those flowers, I am just gonna completely redesign everything. I've got a couple ideas, but nothing I'm 100% set on just yet. But I'm certainly gonna clean it up a whole lot, because I don't like having all this random junk lying around. Just makes it a little bit too busy. Also, it's really hard to walk around, which is kind of a problem. Okay. And then that means this goes here. And does that go there? I'm not sure. Kinda, yeah. Okay. So we know that goes there. That works out. Whoops. That needs to go here. Well, I finally got the 5 stars, but still need to wait out until I get the awesome super flowers. Because that's the thing, the moment you lose your 5 stars, you lose eligibility for them, which I think is dumb. Okay. Scrape that. I'm going to scrape this. Man, I really hate these bubbly paths. They look so bad. Maybe I could put something in the middle of them or something. Make them look a little better. Scrape that off. Okay, we need another fruit to get rid of that tree. Use the mighty power of peaches. It does suck. I think once you achieve 5 stars, your island should, like, just permanently be set to it. Or at the very least, like, you know, the unlockables will be permanently set to being available to unlock. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Okay. Stone path. Oh wait, yeah, it does have to be here. Crap. Which actually means that needs to be there to smooth out. That needs to be there to smooth out properly, I think. Okay, this one needs to be a little bit wider. that one works. This one doesn't. Though it needs to be one more over, I think. Oh, that looks bad. Okay, we're gonna go back to the way it was. It's not consistent with the rest of my path, but it looks a little better. Yeah, Isabelle is a bit strict, and her taste mainly skews to just filling the island with random crap, which is not really what I want to do right now. Since we need a place to put this, there's plenty of room. What are you talking about? It's not going to let me put it right up against it, is it? Well, that ruins that idea. Ooh. Okay, well this is set up somewhat decently. We need to get like a bench or something. Also, we need to line up a path from Judy's house, which means we need to dig up more flowers. Okay, don't need that. Need to plant that there. Yeah, it makes no real sense. Just, you know, fill the place with random crap so that you can't run around properly, and then boom, your island's good. That's not how that works. It's making me feel very claustrophobic about this place. Plant that there. That's not in the way, which is good. Plant that, plant this, and plant this. That'll do nicely, and then those are out of the way. And I'll eventually get to remove all this random crap and at least have a slightly cleaner looking island. Like, I'm not opposed to putting stuff down to, like, you know, sprucing what it looks like up, but I don't need all this stuff, and I don't want all this random stuff. I want specific stuff. Hey, Vermilion. How you doing tonight? Okay, we need a stone path. Oh, right. I need to put something connecting that to make it somewhat rounded out. On both sides. Right, right. I understand the logic of how this game works. I just don't like how it works. Might smooth that out a little bit. I think I'll have to smooth that out a little bit too. It's so bubbly. Yeah, I'm hanging in there as best I can. You know how it is. Plop this down, plop this down, plop this down. That said, my channel affiliate status finally went through, which is nice. And I finally have an emote, so, you know, moving up in the world, baby steps. But, ooh, gift from Sky Gods. Maybe it'll be something I really, really want. Like more shell furniture. Or also flower stuff. Or glowy stuff. I could use all of those things. Thanks for the subscription, Vermilion. I would invite you to the Discord, but you're already there. Pop. Yay! Also, shout out to my lovely girlfriend for drawing that, and myself for tracing it into Photoshop so I could actually use it. That is a fantastic emote. Said it before, I'll say it again. She drew a bunch of them, and I just saw that one on a piece of paper, and I said, okay, I need that. That is wonderful. Because Marina is just awesome. Speaking of, I wonder what she's up to. We'll go look at her after, I just want to finish this path up, I guess. Might as well connect it, since we're here. Come on. There we go. I'm hoping that's the same type of dirt path. It's not exactly clear. Also, I wish you could actually connect paths to bridges and stuff. Again, part of that's just because stuff doesn't work at angles, but what can you do? Okay, let's plop that down. Tree, you're in the way a little bit. That's not where that needs to be. That's where that needs to be. Okay. And now right where I said it didn't need to be, now I need one there. Plop that there. And I think we're going to need to move this chair ever so. Lawn chair. I need, boop. Dirt path. Ooh, that dirt path looks a little bit big. I'm not sure I like that. Oh, that looks too thin, too. Maybe I can just... No, I can't. Oh, maybe. Might take some doing, though. Let's get rid of that. Boom. Yeah, no, that's I believe only available to subscribers. As just a fun little bonus for people who want to support me. Which is nice, because that might help incentivize people to actually support my show, which I don't get enough of, which is me just whining, obviously, but still, you know, supporting the show means I can pay my rent and, you know, get food and stuff, which is good. Punching bag. I know where this must go. Ooh, that doesn't look so good. I gotta modify this somehow. Dirt path. I don't know much about those points. I haven't done anything with those yet. That doesn't look good either. New plan. I have an idea that might work. Let's try if we can... Okay, now get rid of this. That kind of works. Sorta. Not really. I'm getting rid of this. That's ugly. Nope. As ugly as that is, that looks a little better. Well, you know, that's understandable. That's how things are. I don't have money for a lot of things either. But of course, that's because my profession is trying to make videos on YouTube. Rather unsuccessfully. But you know, you do the best you can. Okay, so let's try and make this look a little bit less garbage by doing this and completely undoing the work I wanted to do. Put this down. Now let's erase that. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do, game. Let's try this again. Plop that there. Erase that. That looks marginally less awful. Oh, and we gotta put our lawn chair back. Oh, you can use your points to unlock those. Oh, interesting. I did a little bit of research on, like, the emotes and stuff, or the points, but I never really got very far. So I have to juggle, like, a billion different things at once, too. Okay, let's see what Marina's up to, actually. I'm curious. Oh, she's at home. Maybe she's wearing her awesome kimono that I got her. Have a good night, Bonnie fan. You know, there are rockets in this game, I just don't have them unlocked. Let's chat. I had them assessed, I had them sold. And I tried to create like a Franken dragon dinosaur thing with them. Because that's what you do when you have dinosaur bones. You need to combine them in bizarre ways that don't make sense. To create something terrifying. That's just logic right there. I might have to tweak this path too, because this looks pretty garbage. But on the bright side, we at least have a path that kind of connects almost every house. Except for Colton, Tia, and Buzz. And that stuff's in the way. Unfortunately, that's not going to change anytime soon. If we get a floor light, I might put one right here. That would be something to at least kind of Make that look a little bit better. Might want to try and put something around Judy's house. We could get more hyacinth lamps. That might look good around her house, seeing as purple's sort of her color. Unfortunately, as we have shown time and time again, getting hyacinth lamps is kind of a pain. I think you can order floor lights, either from Nook Points or from the shopping channel. I'm not sure, though. If not, we'll just have to... Actually, I think we've got one in history that we can order, so we can do that. That does mean that we'll have to wait a couple days for it, but... Also, the Switch I'm very jealous I don't own. Let's see... Baby Bear, Baby Panda, a bunch of bamboo stuff. That actually looks quite nice. I wish you could actually order stuff that you crafted. Like, craft it the first time, then be able to order it. That would be nice. Also, front-ended Bundy Day stuff we can't order, thus taking up space. I wish you could also just see something of stuff you can order. Not available, though. That would also just be a very small change that would make things significantly better. Alright. Ah, floor lights. Okay, so we got green and orange. However, they do come in more variations, I'm sure. We just haven't bought them yet. Which, as another just small thing that could be changed that would make things a whole lot better, why can we not get things with variations and just be able to select the variations from special ordering? Like, I do not understand why not. Because I don't think either of these are particularly good, but I guess we'll go with green, I guess. I don't think either are particularly good. Gonna order 3 of them. And we're gonna use that to mark out our bubbly paths so they look a little bit less crap. Because they do look awful, but at least we have something kind of round in the middle. That'll look vaguely more professional looking, I guess. We are... I know it doesn't look like it, but I am trying to run a somewhat professional-ish outfit right now. And it looks like Celia's wearing the kimono I got her. I'm gonna go talk to her. Oh, nope, she's just wearing her default outfit. She's rocking that too, though. She does look good in black and green. It's a good combo for her. Vaulting pools is awesome. I wish villagers would just say more than like 1 or 2 generic statements, though, or at least give you quests or something. The first game did that pretty well. Like, I like this game, it's pretty, and it has so much stuff, but the original game did some stuff that just made a lot more sense and was just better done in its own respects. Let's chat. Well, now we're doing this, because Celeste might very well mean that we finally get something I want to build. It might also mean that we get shooting stars, which is also very good. So now we've got a quest. The quest to find Celeste. Get a new thing, because her DIY recipes don't seem to double over. It seems like the ones she gives you are linear. It makes me kind of wonder if the ones she gets you are, like, set in a specific order, though, but I don't think so. I've heard of other people getting, like, different things for their first DIY recipe. Okay, Celeste, give me something I need. Because I know you got some awesome stuff. Give me something neat. You have a splendid rest of your evening as well. Lunar surface. That's flooring, isn't it? Well, that's not ideal. Oh, we need to look at the all things page. On the other hand, we could probably make that. On the downside, I know she gives out so many different things that I would much rather have than that. I would love more astrology, astronomy, astrology, the thing that's marginally less scientific. That thing. I would like to get the set of those things. But I know there's a few other things that aren't associated with that set that look really, really cool too that she gives. Unfortunately, I think it's a little too early to go stargazing for her. Yes, astrology, that's the one. I get those two confused a lot because they have mostly the same prefix. But I have 2 recipes for them and I can't make them because they require like specialized star bits, and getting star bits in general is just hard. But if I had to name sets of things I want to finish, I want to get the astrology set, I want to get the shell set, because I want to give those all to Marina, because, I mean, she's an octopus, that just makes sense. And you can paint them pink, which seems like her kind of style. And I wouldn't mind getting, like, the flower set, or stuff that just glows at night, because there are a few things like that as well. See, the problem with having to play Mario Galaxy to get star bits is I would have to play Mario Galaxy, and I don't like Mario Galaxy. I find it baffling that people say that's like the best Mario game ever. But people say the same thing about Mario Odyssey, and I think that game is also kind of like objectively awful. Please don't tell me it's a nickname. I don't have enough of those already, and I didn't want one to begin with. Okay, we got a hat that I can't wear because I'm already wearing one. It's a Viking helmet. Do I get to look like the original Animal Crossing characters? I must know this. I'm kind of surprised there isn't an option for original Animal Crossing outfits in this game. I mean, even New Leaf and Wild World had something like that where you could, yeah, it's not quite the original Animal Crossing stuff, though. Like, the original had a thing where you could use your special patterns, which I've never actually bothered doing. Take this. Where? Face paint? Tops? No, I want to wear that as a hat, but that doesn't seem to be an option. Yeah, I'd probably agree that Mario 64 had the best physics. I think out of all the 3D Marios, my favorite one is kind of the weird one that sits out. I like Sunshine a lot. I think Sunshine doesn't deserve half the garbage people dump on it. I think it's a great game. But Mario 64 is probably, out of all of the 3D Marios, the most consistently good of the lot. But I didn't really like Galaxy 1. I played Galaxy 2 once. My brother rented it, and I played a level, and I thought it was better than the original Galaxy, but I didn't stick with it long enough for it to really leave any impression on me. I just know I didn't really like the original. Or Odyssey. Odyssey is abysmal. In fact, I've got a review of that I've been trying to work on since the start of the year, but then my Wii controllers broke. So I haven't finished that. I should probably get on that, because that's like a 40-minute me complaining on Galaxy epic that should probably be heard by everyone. Well, the thing about Sunshine, I think, was it was played by a lot of people, but I don't think a lot of people appreciate what Sunshine did. It was... I think what they were expecting out of it was Mario 64 2, and that wasn't really what that game was. Like, it was a 3D Mario game, but that's about where things kind of stopped being similar. It focused a lot more on resource management and ascension. One of the biggest things I think did wrong, though, was... And this is the thing Mario seems to do a lot, is it likes to introduce mechanics and then just never use them outside of, like, the initial conceit you get them with, and then, like, 1 or 2 instances of basically the exact same thing. Like, Flood is a great device, but you only get to, like, use its base mode, because there's, like, 2 other expansions for it, but you only ever use those expansions, like, twice each. Mario 64 didn't exactly have that problem, but if I recall, Galaxy's power-ups had the exact same issue. Super Mario Odyssey has the exact same issue with its transformations. There's a lot of issues with that game, though. Like, Mario Galaxy, or Mario Odyssey did 1 or 2 things really, really good, mostly just in the visual departments, and some of the world conceits, but beyond that, I don't think there was much of value to Mario Odyssey. And yet, people say it's like the best game ever, best Mario game ever. But people also say Final Fantasy VII was the best game ever, and I still think that game is awful, too. So, you know, maybe my taste is just weird. I liked Mario Sunshine. I liked Final Fantasy VI. I like the ones that no one talks about. I don't know why. Let's check, because I haven't done that yet. Also, I have a thing for you, Antonio. This is for you. I want you to have the punching bag, because you're an athletic guy. Have a punching bag. So you can get more jacked than you already are, crazy anteater man. An intercom monitor? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know. I played the first 3 Final Fantasies back in the day, and I liked the first 2. I found Final Fantasy 3, like original Final Fantasy 3, because I knew someone that actually had a Famicom. I found that game to be pretty objectively bad. But 4, 5, and 6 were great games. And then I thought 7 was like one of the most abysmal the series ever put out. 8, I think, is a good card game, and that's about it. 9, I genuinely don't remember much about. And I found 10 to be really annoying. I played 10, found that to be annoying. I played 12. That was Sky Pirates, and whenever I see that, all I think is I could be playing Skies of Arcadia, which did this infinitely better. And then Final Fantasy 13 happened, and that just made me completely give up on modern RPGs altogether because it was just so bad. How do you make a game as bad as Final Fantasy 13? I played 15. That was mediocre at best, but that's because that was a game of nothing but compromises in development. That kind of looks cool if you wanted to like make it a secret base type of thing. I kind of like that, actually. It'd be cool if you could actually like create a proper intercom system by collecting those, but I don't think that would ever happen. I want to show that off. I want to put it on the ground. Place item. There we go. And then we'll place our gold rose that we got as a gift right there. There we go. And now we can actually walk around here. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, breaking Final Fantasy VIII in half from the start just by junctioning tornadoes off that one enemy in the desert, that is really a ton of fun. That was what I liked about that game. Like, I like when you can completely break a game if you understand its mechanics. Like, Final Fantasy VI was ridiculously good for that, but the problem with Final Fantasy VIII is while I enjoyed doing that, it felt a little obvious. Like, you know, it was basic. It didn't require a deeper understanding of the mechanics. Like, you know, Gao charms Rafflesia. Rafflesia removes any type of boss encounter from the game, and then you could just use Mog Lulu's charm with Mog to remove any standard fight from the game. Boom. Invulnerability, but it requires a lot of deep understanding of how the game works. Whereas just junctioning a bunch of stuff, while I like the system, conceptually, it's just way too easy to break, and it's way too obvious to do so. Oh, 13 was so bad. I'm kind of annoyed because I had like this tremendously long review of 13 that I can never show anyone because Square Enix will sue me into the dirt for it. But man, that game is just so objectively terrible. I tried to play a little bit of 13-B, and I liked it marginally better, but it was basically the same game. Never bothered with the third one. At all. Have no interest in it, ever. But that's my experience with Final Fantasy. There's a reason why I call Final Fantasy VI the last good one, and that is, with the exception of Tactics Advance, it really was. But Tactics Advance was a Tactics Ogre game as well, so... I keep going back to this green delicate blooms wall. That looks kind of nice, but I don't think I want to spend that much on it. I think we're just going to sit on our bells right now. Yeah, I've heard the third one is the best of the 13 games, but at the same time, that's of the 13 games. So, you know, what that actually might mean, I'm not sure. But, yeah. Final Fantasy 13, it's a thing that exists, and it makes me sad. But there will always be Final Fantasies 1 through 6, and as long as I don't play 3, I'll be happy. And maybe 2. I know 2 gets dumped on a lot, but I kind of like some of the uniqueness of 2. But I hate some of the world design of it too, so you know. But that said, you know, 1 gets touted as being such a great game, but half the game doesn't work. And, you know, Mystic Quest, for all this crap it gets dumped on, and to a degree I'd say rightfully so. At the very least, it had a great soundtrack and some great presentation stuff. Got this. Alright, got a freshwater goby. That is a really ugly fish with eyes like squid. Octopus. I think squids have somewhat vaguely standard eyes, but squids have weird eyes. One of those is true. Or maybe I'm thinking of goats. Yeah, I didn't get into Dragon Quest until, like, last year, honestly. With my review of the Super Nintendo game. And yeah, that was totally my jam, honestly. I want to play the new ones. I want to play Dragon Quest Builder, but they don't go on sale for... Well, they do go on sale, and they go on sale kind of recently, or frequently, but they don't go on sale for decent prices. And again, as someone who's living off like $10 a month from what I make making videos, being able to buy that stuff is a little tricky. But someday they'll actually go on a sale that I can afford, and I will enjoy them, I'm sure. But I do quite like Dragon Quest. That said, I did have like 2 other introductions to Dragon Quest before this on the DS, but those were like so non-standard for Dragon Quest. I played Dragon Quest Joker, which was a really fun one. I played Dragon Quest Rocket Slime, which is a really bizarre game. That was a lot of fun though. I've heard lots and lots and lots of great things about Dragon Quest VIII. I've been trying to get a copy forever, but that is a game that has gone up in price and gotten a lot rarer over time. I remember seeing one in like a ad on something like Facebook or whatever, and they wanted like $80 for a copy. No guarantees that it actually worked. And it's like, yeah, I want to play that, but no, I'm not paying that much for it. The problem is I don't really have a 3DS. Like, I have one, but it's so old that it dies if I power it up. And I've never had the desire to actually, like, play it again. Because, you know, I've gone through, like, the 3DS's library, and there's, like, a total of 3 games that aren't region-locked that I would like to play on it. And they're hard to find, so I just don't have the motivation to continue 3DS hunting. Like, at all. I'd probably sooner just go out and get more DS games than I would 3DS stuff. And I think I'd probably sooner get GBA stuff than DS stuff. Yeah, it probably is cheaper on eBay. The problem with that, however, is nowadays, at least in like the past year or two, for whatever reason they've decided that on top of having to pay a price difference because I don't live in America, not only do I have to pay a price difference, and I have to pay even more shipping, but I have to pay a price difference on that shipping, and I have to pay import fees, which is a non-existent additional fee they put on top, and I have to pay price difference on that, so suddenly games that would cost $10 suddenly cost me like $50, and it's like, oh, come on. The way eBay's made changes to ordering anything outside the States is just kind of stupid. Unfortunately. I need to get access to my PS2 back. My brother borrowed it a little while ago because he decided he wanted to play Persona 3 and Persona 4 back to back. And I was in the middle of an actual, like, a long RPG review too, so I couldn't really afford to do it, but I let him have it because I'm nice like that, and, you know, it is technically half his. But now he's playing Persona 5, so I don't think I'm ever going to get it back. And I've already got like 5 new PS2 games I got in like this period's loot that I'd like to play. Someday. Someday I'll actually get to play the PS2 games I got for my birthday months ago. It'll be nice, I'm sure. I mean, one of them is like my second most wanted PS2 game, so that's fun. Celeste, you need to give me better stuff than crap I don't want. And also, if you could make it, you know, give me proper star bits I need, that too would just be super. Yeah, my brother just got back into Persona 5 with Royal. He had the big Incredible Edition that came with a mask that I'm very jealous of. I've just got the original version like a pleb. But Persona 5's a great game. Not sure if I'd say it's better than Persona 3. Some of the palaces are dumb, and I think a lot of, well, with the exception of the second palace, they're just too long. They could have axed each palace in like half and just made twice as many, but that would have required a lot more assets, of course. Yeah, I think 3's probably my favorite as well. I think the issue with 3 is there's no perfect version of it, because you can either play a version where you can't control your party, or you can play a version where you can control your party, but you get no cutscenes, and you get and like all the running around town stuff's been ripped out. There's no perfect version of 3, and that annoys me. They just need to remake it one more time, I guess. Oh, did they shorten them in Royal? Oh, nice. Because I know a lot of people hate the Okamura Palace. That one was pretty bad. A lot of people hate the bank as well. I actually kind of liked the bank. It was too long, but I think that was probably one of the more interesting ones. I think the only one that was initially paced properly was the second one, the paint gallery. I think that was really well paced. What's up, Judy? I have been using reactions, or I've been learning them and not using them. One of those two. Sigh. Yeah, that's what I do in all of them. As well as try and take care of the entire palace in one day if I can. Unless, like, story demands that you can't. The problem is you'll run out of MP really quick, so you have to be really smart about how you do it. Granted, I kind of sort of cheated, too. My favorite Persona of all time was in DLC, so I just took that and I went through with a really overpowered Persona from the start. Well, what was I gonna do? Not use my favorite Persona of all time? Yeah, right. Gotta use Thanatos. He's the best. I could do it in the original as well. It was... well, that's how I did it. I've never played Royal, but it's... if there are shorter, it's gonna be a lot easier. In the original, it was a little bit tricky, but it was doable. With the exception of the first one. Like, the first one didn't feel like it was paced properly for doing it in one sitting. But otherwise, you could do the rest. It just took a little bit of doing with inventory management and SP management. They made that free. Oh, that's... oh. What I'm getting out of this is Royal is objectively just better in every way, and I should be sad that I don't have a copy. Got it. You know, it was weird, because I had Royal for, like, I don't want to say since launch, probably about 6 months after launch I had it, but it wasn't until, like, the end of last year, just before Royal came out, that I actually bothered to finish it. I started over. I don't know why, I stopped. I probably just got caught up in a million and one things for stuff on my YouTube channel. Oh, what do we got now? We got another Loach. I've done that before. When Smash Ultimate came out, I bought the standard version. For some reason, they gave me, like, the super jacked up version and charged me extra, and they wouldn't refund it, so I just had to sit there, and it's like, well, that's great, but I don't plan on playing this game past, like, a week. But that's great. Still, it's good you got a refund. It's important to actually do that when they give you one. But that is not the case for me. That's bizarre that they have both versions still available. Anyway, we've been at this for an hour and a half. I think that will be it for tonight. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, follow the streams, you know when we go live, because we do this every single night, plus other stuff when I had the time. Did one as an intro to a pirate game series that is going to be coming out soon. Just got to get a few more episodes done before I'm ready to put that up. So look forward to that, and we've also got the VOD for that. You also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel, see everything else I do. Like I said, I got a whole pirate series coming out very, very soon. Should have a gameplay video up tonight, I believe, as well as all the archived streams and stuff about a day after, because of course Twitch gets exclusivity on that. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is make a path going nowhere, because I have to make this look at least a little bit more sensibly designed. I've got a million ideas, but I can't do anything until I get these awesome flowers for 5 stars. Someday. Also, Cheerina. You can subscribe to the Twitch channel to get Cheerina, which is an awesome emote made by my lovely girlfriend. I'm quite impressed with that. And you'll get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about awesome things and vote for games. Plus, I like to let people know when free games are available, so look forward to that as well. But until next time, stay inside, stay safe, and if you have to go outside, stay smart. Keep your hands washed, your mouth and face covered, and your distance from people, because even if the situation is better and they are lifting restrictions, if we don't all take a stand and play this smart, we're all going to end up exactly where we were a month ago, and no one wants that. Plus, I just care about you and stuff. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, Internet.